Alright, we just stopped here at the park because we found stumbled across this and there's this sign, right? There is no poop berries. You're breaking my bubble. Man. I used to tell my daughters when they were little that when they didn't get any money for their tooth, you know, the tooth fairy thing, I used to tell them, hey, well, the tooth fairy gets paid on Tuesday. I didn't know that the poop fairy was out of work too. But anyways, we just stopped here to eat some more cherries. We just had this massive cherry raid again. Well, look at that. Look how big some of these puppies are. Right, these things are good. Yeah, let's put it down right here so they can actually see. This was like 30-40 seconds. Right? We stumbled across this here bike path in this park. Figured we'd stop and eat some cherries. Over here at the freeway. Look how busy that shit is. This road right here, Monterey Road, has been busy as fuck for like the last 3 hours.
That's the one we're not allowed on.
No. We're not allowed on that road over there. But look how fast this road is.
Yeah, but this is only a 50, this isn't a 70.
Yeah. Half of them are doing 80.
Poop berry and cherries.
Please clean up after your pet. I think the whole point here is... Nah, wait. You gonna take a picture inside the video? I think the whole point here is that, you know, people are full of shit, right? They walk their dogs around, they just, you know, like, they call them mutt mitts, but the reality of it is that it, here, let me stand up so you can get the cherry so I stay in the frame. The reality, they call them mutt mitts, but the reality of it is this should be simply named shit mitt, right? Because people are full of shit and they need mitts for themselves.
Well, they work for pooping too, for humans.
Well, they do.
And bags biodegrade.
They're biodegradable. They throw them in the trash can, fill up the trash can full of dog shit, go on about their merry little lives. These cherries right here, they were just open to the road. There have been numerous cars that have pulled over and just snatched as many as they could get. Alright? That's a sad commentary on life when you got a jack food that just grows right there on the side of the road.
Well, you know what? Food trees used to grow everywhere. And farmers used to have trees for the people passing through to graze on.
Yeah. And we had this little discussion yesterday. The founding fathers of this country, they had laws back then, right? That they had to grow certain vegetables, they had to grow certain plants, they had to grow certain, they had to have certain agricultural stuff, right? In order to, you know, like hemp. Hemp was one of the staples because they made clothes out of it, they made fuel of it, they made oil from it. They did everything, they used it for everything, but they didn't smoke it. They didn't know, they probably even knew about some of the medicinal properties back then, but not like they do now, right? You know what I'm saying? But the government is paying some of these farmers in this valley to not grow it. And other farmers are pissed off because they missed out on the weed boom. They can't make their millions anymore, so they got their shit locked up, fenced up, they got security guards, they got people following you up and down the street thinking that you're gonna steal their shit. Well, you know what? We didn't steal anything. We acquired this stuff because we need to eat. We don't have millions of dollars, we don't have thousands of dollars, we don't have hundreds of dollars. We got like $1.87. And
everybody locks their dumpsters and destroys the food before they throw it away.
Yeah, before they throw it away. Right? When they can turn around and just, you know, put a box out. Hey, this is excess for us.
Tell them about the refrigerator in India.
Oh, in India? Wait. Now you tell them that one. You have more information on that one.
I forget which city it was, but some restaurants and cities started putting refrigerators on the street in front of businesses that sell food so they can put their extra shit and this stuff that's going to expire out there so the people that don't have the means to eat well can go and feed themselves.
Right. Look at countries like India, Thailand, Pakistan. outside of the regional governments and the fucking federal governments that we created, that America created so that we could deal with their graft and their corruption.
We didn't create the Indian one. The British fuckers.
Right, the British fucked that shit up. So, but it was we installed them so that we can deal with their graft and their corruption, so that we had a better way. So our government had a better way of dealing with them and trying to control them. Outside of that, the people that live in the countryside, they understand. They understand that they're homeless people. They understand that they're poor people. They understand that there are people that don't have the means to feed themselves every day and live in a decent place, right? So they contribute their part to try to help these people because they're a fellow. Number one, they're a fellow human being. Number two, they didn't choose this. See, I was taught something a long time ago when I was little, something that I almost forgot. And it went like this, and my grandmother pounded it into me, and pounded it into me, and pounded it into me. It went like this. Every human being, baby, deserves this much simple respect, simply because they are a fellow human being. So if you treat somebody else with respect, right, you can't earn my respect. Hello, right? But you deserve my respect if you have enough respect for yourself to treat yourself accordingly. Because if you treat yourself with respect and accordingly, then you're going to automatically treat me with respect, and you're going to treat me according to the way I want to be treated. Now, I'm a good person. I'm a good soul. My friend is a good person. He's a good soul. Right? There are literally hundreds of thousands of us wandering around all over the countryside making videos like this that people aren't paying attention to. And if they are paying attention to it, it's just us watching each other doing what it is that we do. Right? But you know what? If any of this makes sense to you, if any of this has meaning for you, share it. Share it with your friends. Share it with those people that you have determined that need to learn a little bit more respect. Yeah, share it with your children, because the children are the damn future. If I would have known half of the stuff that I've learned on this trip when I was 30 years younger, I wouldn't have lived the hard ass fucking sorry life that I have, and I would be somebody else right now. But along this trip, along this way, you understand, I've learned to believe in myself again. I've learned to believe in the part of me that's inside of here that was pounded into me when I was little about simple respect. It's not about having respect for other people. It's about having respect for yourself. Here, look. Thank you.